Testing.
Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Max. Welcome to our first ever SRC live show, SRC Visits. Now, today we are having this CNY gathering. So first and foremost, to all the Chinese people out there, 恭喜发财，年年有余. Okay, hopefully everybody will have a very good New Year and with a lot of very nice shipment and all of your tanks don't crash ever. Okay, so just a very quick introduction of myself. I'm Alex. I'm actually the host for today's live show. Some of you may recognize me because I used to film shipment with many of you. Maybe the new readers may not see me before because I actually recently decombed my hair. But don't worry, I'm coming back to the hobby. Okay, so what is today's show about? SRC visit. Now, I think many of you know that we haven't been having a event for SRC for quite a while, and with the pandemic, we are actually considering, why don't we do something online and bring all the reefers together without being physically together? So that's why we came up with this idea of having this SRC visit. And what we are going to have today is actually a series of conversations with our SRC admin, with Leon, who is actually the proud owner of this tank. And we are also going to discuss some of the latest reefing gadgets, as well as have a very, very exciting quiz that will be giving away very attractive prizes. Now, along the way, we will also be giving out some pop quizzes and some prizes. So that is to really keep you engaged in our show. But before I carry on with what I'm going to talk about, those of you who are here, thank you for being on time. But can you also do us a favor? Help us share the link. Ask your friends, your fellow reefers to join us for this live show. Not so much of steal your chance to win prizes, but really to actually get together, listen to one another, and also find out a little bit more on what we have today to share with you. Now, just also a short disclaimer, we are all doing this the first time. Okay, so this live show, if there are any technical difficulties, if there are things that you think maybe not so professional, just bear with us. Okay, later on you can actually give us some feedback. Okay, now today's event, okay, is also the first ever that we have, and it is only possible really because of our sponsors. So I just want to take this time to announce our main sponsor, Reef Depot Specialized Aquatic Solutions, as well as our co-sponsor, Reef Market SG, Aquarium Artist, Red Sea, Supreme 5, Arbing Aquarium, and Hardcore Reefer. Thank you guys so much for making this event possible. Without your sponsorship, maybe we wouldn't have such a good turnout. Okay, and one more thing. I think some of you have been helping us a lot to share this event link. So we have actually first set of prize to announce, which is actually a $30 voucher, $10 $30 voucher that comes from Arbing Aquarium. All right. Right now, I'm going to announce the 10 winners that we have chosen randomly, and these 10 winners have helped us share the event link. So without further ado, you will see also the names being typed out by our by Willie on the comments panel. So these 10 winners: Fat Li, Mawasi, Nick Wong ZY, De Yuan, Jackson Liu, Sherwin Lim, Paul Ivan, G Chao Wei, James, Dave Yue Ng, Xavier Lau. So these 10 of you, thank you for sharing our link, and congratulations for winning the $30 Arbing voucher. So what will happen is that you can contact us on Facebook Messenger, and then we will share with you what are the terms and conditions and how to collect your prize and or your voucher in this situation. And also, thank you Arbing Aquarium for sponsoring us with this first prize that we have given out today. All right, now what will happen now is we're going to begin our event proper, and we would like to invite Larry, our SRC admin, to actually open this event and share with us actually some of these things that we are doing for SRC. Larry, where are you? Hey, Larry,
Hello everyone. Hi.
Hey, it's not
Happy New Year.
okay. No shake hand, pandemic. Okay, 1 meter social distancing. Don't worry, we are going to be safe. Hey, Larry. Yes. Thank you for actually coming in. can you actually share with us what actually is the role that SRC plays in our local community?
All right. Since we started in 2002, SRC has always been the number one platform that provide newbies, newbies in the hobby, or even seasoned reefer, to share quality of information, how to set up marine tanks, and how to proper set up marine tank, how to proper upkeep our fish tank, and so on, yeah, I think this has been one of our missions since the early days.
So basically, SRC is like a school lah, that
Yes,
helps
yes,
to educate Singapore reefers in terms of how to actually get the hobby right.
Correct. Because right now, nowadays, there's a lot of information online. There's something with so many information, you may get confused which one is actually correct, like what to use. There's always different school of thought. So for us, we aim to provide like a platform community for everyone to share the quality information, how to set up proper marine setup, etc.
I see. Is that the reason why I see a lot more changes recently? I see like got new videos lah, more things on the social media, and a lot more articles.
Oh yes.
What are all these changes, and why are we doing all this?
Oh yes. As we know, as the world evolves, things changes and all that. People obtain data differently. So as a forum, as a club, as ourselves, we have to go along with the time, where we share our information and get people together. Which is why we are coming out with the SRC visit, where we plan to share online where of refer tank, and have some education video like SRC guide, where we try to share some more information like how to prep corners, how to set up equipment, etc.
Yeah, yes. That reminds me. I remember I see this video called SRC Us.
Yes,
where you all visited Being Aquarium,
right.
asked them a lot of questions, some very funny ones.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Then so this SRC visit is also one of the new initiatives that we are going to embark on to share knowledge, to educate reefers.
Correct. I think maybe 10 years ago you would not believe that right now we are going to able to do this live, where people is able to see the tank live, anywhere in the world.
Correct. I think just now you mentioned SRC was started 2002, right?
2002.
Yeah, back then it was just mainly forum and articles, right? Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of changes.
Correct.
So hopefully with all these changes, we have a more cohesive community.
That's right.
More reefers will be able to do well. They will be able to have a very beautiful tank, and the whole community will grow.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for sharing with us. And I think I shall now invite you to actually go back to your seat over there. Actually, Larry is also the technical team for today. So Larry, thank you for sharing with us. You can go back and do your work. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Just now I mentioned, right? We are going to have a lot of quizzes, a lot of prizes to give away, and to sustain your interest, we will be starting with the first pop quiz. Okay, the first set of prize to give away. And what do we have? We actually have the Red Sea Foundation ABC, which is the sponsored by Red Sea. Alright, so this set actually is a 500 ml, 3 bottles, and then I think many reefers actually use this. So it should be something that is coming very handy for many of you. Okay, so what are we going to do is I'm going to share with you one question. Later you will also see the question appearing on the comments panel. And how do we know who is the winner? The first correct answer that you type that is typed into the comments will win the Red Sea Foundation. Alright, so are you ready? Because the moment I read the question and the question appears on the comments, alright, the first person who gets the answer correct will get the prize. So it's time to actually put all your option skills into use. Fastest finger first. Okay, so first question to win the Red Sea Foundation ABC. What is the name of the SRC initiative that involves the interviewing of LFS? Alright, so that's your question. Okay, let's see whether or not you can get this answer correct and who is the first person who responds. Alright, Larry over there will actually, that's why Larry has to go back to his seat. He will help me find out who is the first person to comment. All right, Joel. Wow, Joel got the right answer. Congratulations, Joel. You will win the Red Sea Foundation ABC. Okay, we will get in touch with you to tell you how to collect this prize. Okay, thank you, Joel, and thank you everybody for participating. Okay, stay tuned now. We are going to have more and more of such prizes to give away. And if you realize you are only going to be able to win if you pay attention to what we share and what we talk about. All right, now we're going to the main segment of today's SRC visits. And who are we visiting? I'm sure you can see this tank, right? Okay, this tank is probably something quite familiar to you because you may have read his SRC forum chat, A Slice of Nature, or maybe you have seen his face on aqua illumination, all right, or you have seen his video on bearded aquarists. Okay, today we have with us Leon, okay, who is coming in right now.
Hey, hi Alex.
Hey, Leon.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for having us as your home and also sharing with us your beautiful tank. Okay, so before we actually look a bit closer at your tank, why don't you share with us a little bit more of yourself? How many years have you been in reefing? Why did you get into this expensive hobby? And anything else about yourself?
Okay, so I've been in this hobby about 6 years. Well, basically it all started when I walked into this shop in Clementi Avenue 2. I think it was called Marine Life.
Uncle Henry.
Not
yes. Many people know him, Uncle Henry.
So I remember stepping in, and then he had this very interesting shallow tank in front with the interesting invertebrates and corals. I had a little chat with him. He explained to me about husbandry and then basically how to take care of things. And then from there, I kind of got me interested. I signed up for an account on SRC. I did ask I plan to start a tank and ask for some tips, right? And then from that point, I converted my 3-foot freshwater tank into marine. I started a thread on SRC as well, and from there, I think a lot of people also did give feedback for improvement and stuff like that. So that's basically how I started. And then I had that tank for 2 years, and then after 2 years, I upgraded to this 5-foot tank. So this tank is 4 years today.
So this tank is probably also a result of a lot of knowledge that we gained over the way, along the way, and also from the forum, from all the rich sharing that the SRC has brought about along the different experiences that you went through.
For sure, yes, and that's why I think it's very important I want to kind of give back in a small way as well by kind of documenting my journey as well.
I see. How about you share with us now? What maybe a brief summary of your setup? How big is your tank? What are the key equipment that you're running? So on and so forth.
Okay, sure. So this is a 5-foot tank, so 5 by 2.5 by 2 feet high. So total is about 850 liters, including the sump volume. The lights basically are powered by 4 Hydra 64s and 3 Hydra 32s. So that is quite a lot of light actually.
Yeah. Wow, it's 7 modules there. Would that be too much? And how do you know whether it's too much light for your tank?
So actually, it's not too much light actually. So it's very important to provide the right level of light. So I do have a light power meter, and I did measure the power. So like for example, I tune the light such that I get 200 power on the sand bed, 300 in the mid levels, which the LPS requires, and about 400 to 500 power at the top of the rocks, for the FPS.
Oh, so you are saying that you do measure your power and you actually use that information to decide where to put some of the corals.
That's correct. I think that's very important, right? I think in this hobby you need to make educated decisions. So power meter very important. I know either go and rent one or ideally own one yourself.
That's interesting. Anything else that you want to share about your tank first at this juncture?
Yeah. So more about the display tank. There are 3 wave makers over there. So these are the Vortex wave makers. They are very good because the wet tech is you can detach it and then for easy cleaning. Okay.
And the dry side is outside. What's the purpose of having the dry side outside the tank? is because of the heat or something, right?
So
Because the motor is outside, right?
the motor is outside, so it's magnetically coupled. Right? I mean, the advantages, as I said just now, you can remove the wet side for easy cleaning, and also if the wet side wears out, mine has been running for 4 years without any problems. But if it wears out, you can just change the wet side, keep the dry side there, and continue. Also, the wet side, the dry side being on the outside, it will not pass the heat into the water. So that's very good. Then in terms of the return, I have two outlet pipes on each side, and that's powered by two Vectra M2.
No, two. How come two?
It's always good to have some kind of redundancy in this hobby. Just in case something goes wrong, one pump stops, at least you have another pump to keep things going. You'll never know.
I know because my tank actually crashed because I went Bangkok and then it shocked power blackout for a day and all my lights died.
I read that. It's very sad about it. So talking about like redundancy or backup. So I did not mention just now. My wave makers also connected to battery packs. So two battery packs there. So that should keep the wave makers going for at least 1 day actually.
Battery is very important. After my tank crashed, I went to buy battery.
Okay, maybe one more thing I want to mention is, I mentioned about the two return pumps. So, as a system, one nice thing is that, I feed frozen food every night. Okay, so I do put the system in feed mode. Okay, before when I feed, so basically it kind of slows all the return pumps down, right? So water doesn't go into the overflow. It slows the wave makers down as well, and then I broadcast feed the food to the fish and corals. And so basically everything kind of remains in the display tank and doesn't go into the sump. So things get eaten right within that 20-minute period or so. Then when the pumps come back on, it goes into what we call a nutrient export mode, where it pulses the wave makers and basically kind of push the nutrients away to be removed by the filter.
I see. Yeah. So that is actually the reason why the feed mode is on. Not just because your fishes need to eat those food, but it's also to make sure that your waste doesn't go your waste goes to the right place.
Yes, it's correct.
Okay. Well, we talked quite a lot, but we haven't really seen your sump. I think many of you have seen some photos, but today we have a chance to actually have a close-up look of your sump. Okay. So why don't we bring the camera? Everybody touching the camera. Okay, let's have a closer look and see this amazing setup. Okay. Now that we have a closer look, not the laptop, but let's go into the sump.
Okay, so very briefly, water goes into the sump. It passes through the Clarice. The filter wool, the filter fleece are about 2 months. I also have a Niles 220 skimmer over there, a real workhorse. Okay, then on this side of the sump, you can see some of the other equipment. It's a little bit messy. I do have an Aqua UV sterilizer that kind of runs about 20 hours every day. Okay. And then for this is my calcium reactor. So it'll provide the calcium, magnesium, and KH. Okay. And what else is there? And for nutrient export, I'm using a sulfur reactor. So this is actually my old calcium reactor, which I repurposed to fill it up with sulfur.
Okay, I think many people don't know what is a sulfur reactor for. What exactly does it do?
Okay, so basically I read about this actually from SRC forums. There are a few reefers who actually still use sulfur reactors. It's old school, but it's really very effective, right? So basically, you put sulfur media in there, and you keep it in what we call anoxic environment, low oxygen levels. Okay, and then the bacteria is a different kind of bacteria that will actually break down nitrates to nitrogen and to ammonia and nitrogen.
Okay. So managing your nutrient export also.
Exactly. And so what you see, this is this dripping over here that you see here. So this is the effluent, the outlet of the output of my sulfur reactor, right? And that water that is 0 ppm nitrates.
What? 0 ppm? How many of your tanks can get 0 ppm? Okay. So sulfur reactor, something that you all can really control.
So that helps quite a bit. Yes. So
Do you want do you want to share some of your little gadgets over here?
So I've been doing some new DIY recently that I've not shared on the SRC forum. Okay, so for example, calcium reactors, if you run it over time, there are bubbles that's being formed during the reaction, and it kind of accumulates over time. And then sometimes the bubbles will recirculate and becomes very noisy and kind of spoils the circulating pump. So what I've done was DIY a outlet, right, to purge the skimmer. So basically, it's run using my Apex once or twice a day. I will turn on the pinch valve will open, okay, and you can see the air purging out from the calcium reactor. Okay.
Or you can do this just using your mobile.
It's controlled by the Apex, but that's basically essentially what it does is it purges air from the calcium reactor.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay,
Right.
I didn't know that. Yeah, it's possible.
So something else I've not shared in the forum also is sometimes with this your effluent from your calcium reactor, sometimes it gets clogged, sometimes it slows down. So let's say you do maintenance or stuff like that, and then you're not sure what is the correct flow rate. You kind of lose track of that. So what I've done was I made a secondary flow rate checker. Okay, it's just a simple tube, and you basically put it in, right, and you'll fill up the tube, and then I'll just need to monitor the water level, right? If it kind of maintains there, so I know that this flow rate that I have right now is the ideal that I want.
Wow.
Okay, so for me, it's running about 140 ml per minute. Okay, it's my effluent rate.
Yeah, I think I remember some of my friends during CR always a problem adjusting all this flow rate. Although this is quite clever. So Leon, any interesting equipment that you have added recently?
Okay, so in terms of equipment wise, I have a couple of things on the left side. Actually, that's my chiller, my compressor over here, and then on this table is shredded a lot of stuff. I do have the Alphatronic back here. Okay, I've been running it for the past 3 years actually. It has been a real blessing having this equipment. Something new that I added recently was this thing called the Mastertronic.
Wow,
Okay.
this is a big ass Mastertronic.
Yeah, so you can kind of see this is the inside.
Wow.
But it's really a fantastic machine. Okay, so this is able to measure nitrates, phosphates, calcium, magnesium, and also KH.
Wow, that's like everything.
Yes, and then what you can do is you can set it on a kind of schedule to be able to run it on a regular basis or on certain intervals. All right, and then the data comes out in a very nice dashboard. Let me see. Yeah, there's a little nice dashboard here that kind of shows you your parameters. You can kind of track it with the chart as well.
Wow, I used to just write down my testing on a piece of paper.
It also has a new parameter called OLI. Okay, I'm not sure what it stands for, but it basically checks organic levels of the water. Right, it just measures the yellowness of the water with the thermometer inside. Okay, so this is quite nice to have.
Wow, I think this one don't have test kit to test for it. Or is that?
Well, I think there's a test kit that measures organics, but you need to buy that. Right? It comes free with this equipment.
Okay, maybe it's time to look at your livestock. I think everybody is very amazed at the health of your tank, the colors that it's displaying. So maybe Leon, would you like to share with us some of your livestock? What are some of maybe the corals that you first bought?
Okay, so the first coral I bought was actually this candy cane over here. Okay, so this is this I bought about 6 years ago, right, from Pacific Reef Fisheries.
Wow, 6 years. Humongous. How many of you kept corals for 6 years?
Right, so this was one of them. Another one that lasted about 6 years to date is this golden branching hammer that you see over here. So I got this about 6 years ago, also from this was from Pinnacle, also from Pasir Ris.
Was it this big when you bought it?
It was 3 hits for the hammer, and it was roughly about 5 hits for the candy cane.
3 hits. It looks like 300 hits now. Wow. The tank is really doing very well.
Thanks, thanks.
So many colors. Maybe what are what exactly is your favorite color then?
Wow, the one a bit hard to choose. I know I love the Bali Slimer. I like Gonioporas. I also have a Torch Garden over here as well. But you know, if you say favorite, I would say maybe a Open Brain or Trachyphilia.
Trachyphilia, open brain. Which one is it?
This one over here. These 4 are actually Trachyphilias. Well, I first got interested in it after I got my first one. That's the pastel pink one that you see over back there. I got that from Specialized SAS a couple of months. I would say maybe, I can't remember how long, 6 months or about a year ago, right? And that kind of got me very interested in it. And well, it's my favorite because they are quite easy corals to keep, and they do provide a big splash of colors in a tank. And very importantly, they are not exactly overpriced at this point in time.
Ah, okay, that's interesting. So just now you were saying the scientific name of this coral, right? Is open brain, but Trachyphilia. Is it Trachyphilia?
Trachyphilia. You know how to spell it?
Let me try. Trachyphilia. Is that correct?
Sounds right.
Okay, Trachyphilia.
Trachyphilia.
Oh, did I say one alphabet
I
wrong?
think so, yes.
Okay. Trachyphilia.
Phillia.
Okay, if you don't know, just Google it. Okay, so anything else you want to share about your tank?
Well, one thing I've done well over the past week, I would say maybe very important also, is to make sure there's enough space for your corals. I mean, like my hammers, they were kind of getting a little bit overgrown, so I've actually fragged them. I do frag them quite often actually, right? Else, like for example, for torches, if they don't get enough light, they will actually just die off. That's kind of wasted. So you can see some frags that I have on the side. So again, to show some of them to you. So
Wow, wait. This frag rack looks very familiar. I think I used to have one of these also. This is hardcore, right?
it is hardcore reefer. Yeah, I kind of attach a simple handle just to for easy removal for today. But so this is quite a good frag rack, right? This one can hold 24 frags. So I love this one.
Okay. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, the way you DIY it. Okay. Anything else to share? Or should we go into our pop quiz again? Okay, pop quiz time. Alright. Everybody, we have this is our second pop quiz. And the prize that we have is actually the hardcore reefer frag station. Alright, the classic version. And also a porter, the frag porter, right? The frag porter.
Yes.
And also a coral glue from hardcore reefer. Wow, a very attractive price, right? You have a frag station, you have a porter, you have the glue. Okay, so what is the question? You know the question, the way we ran our pop quiz, right? First person to answer the correct question in the comments panel will win the prize. Okay, so what question should we ask? Why don't you?
I try. Okay. Okay. What is the scientific name of my favorite coral?
Scientific name of your favorite coral, right? Just now somebody was trying to spell but didn't get it right. I think that's me. So I wonder if somebody can get the right answer now. Larry, do we have anybody who can spell it?
Camphor.
Wow!
Very
You
good.
must have been very attentive in your science class. Congratulations! You are walking away with hardcore reefer frag station, the frag porter, and also the glue. Okay, congratulations. Do contact us for information on how to collect your prize. Yeah. See, it does pay to be an attentive student. So when we are talking, don't watch other shows. Remember to just watch our shows. Okay. Now, Okay, oh, wait. What is this thing over here? How come you get something to hold your...
It's my neck holder, so I 3D printed this.
3D printed?
Yeah, there's sometimes there are briefing things that you want to do, but it's just not available. So 3D printing is a very nice way to get customized stuff done.
3D printing. You have a 3D printer?
Yes, I do. You want to take a look?
Okay. Sounds interesting. Maybe we should go and have a look. Okay, let's go over.
So hopefully the Wi-Fi doesn't cut off. So if it does, just bear with us.
Okay. So if it gets interrupted, just hang on tight, huh?
Yeah, follow me.
Wow, private tour, house orientation. Okay. Okay, where are we, Leon? What is this?
Printer. It's printing some cards at this point.
Wow, super cool, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, what are some of the things that you print?
Well, actually, I kind of started this. I got interested in 3D printing actually because of the need for certain things. I actually wanted to do frac plugs back then.
So that's the first thing that you printed?
Yeah, that was the first thing I printed, right? I mean, frac plugs and also this honeycomb frac plug. Okay, so remember when we grow zoanthids, zoas, it grows on a rock, and then when it kind of grows and spreads, we want to frac them. Typically, we'll need to use a knife to cut, and most of the time the zoas don't make it, right? They die and stuff like that. So what I did was I came up with this honeycomb structure that kind of with bits held by small tabs. You have your zoas, you kind of glue it on.
Wow, this row is one of the products that we sponsor, right?
It's something new. You glue your zoanthids, right? And then as it grows, and then you can just cut it off easily, right? I mean, you just take frac cutter.
Wow, your frac cutter why so chill one?
And you can just.
My one is yellow, those silver, stainless steel. Why your one is black one?
This is a new one from Aquatic Exclusive, right? It has some kind of plasma coating to improve I think rust resistance, and it's also very sharp. So I like this. So coming back to this, so with this you kind of break off the piece with your zoa, and then you kind of stick this on. Okay.
Wow, that's interesting.
Very quickly, another thing I did some time back also, one of the first things I did was this rig protector or something. So a friend had recordiers, kind of like being blown away and all over the place. So I helped him to design this. You can put your rig on a rock or your Yuma in here, and this is actually your normal SKP container, and then this cover, and it kind of clips on.
Wow,
kind of reusable. This is for SKP.
Wow.
So something very convenient to have.
Yes, because mushrooms are very expensive nowadays.
Yes.
Your jawbreakers fly off. It's no joking business.
Yeah. So something like this helps.
Yes. Thank you for sharing us your 3D printer. I think this is very interesting. Maybe some of us will start to buy 3D printers nowadays. Maybe let's go back to our live show and look at your tank. Okay, so we first connected. Just bear with us. Leon, thanks for showing me your 3D printer. I'm sure any of us on the show is also enjoying this view. Now, maybe we have another pop quiz. So this time around, I have a question. Okay, but before that, I think you guys will want to know what you are trying to compete for, right? It's actually the very frac cutter that Leon was showing you just now.
Not the same frac cutter, because I want to keep that.
Oh, okay. Not his used one. Okay, a brand new one. Okay, and it's the Aqua Exclusive Fred Carter, the black CH01, okay? And it is actually sponsored by Reef Market SG. So thank you, Reef Market SG, for sponsoring this prize. So what is this question that we are going to ask? Okay, are you guys ready to type in the comments panel? Okay, the question goes, what was Leon's first 3D printed reef product? What was Leon's first 3D printed reef product? Okay, see whether you got listened carefully to the sharing just now. Alright, Larry, do we have anybody who is able to share the right answer? Yes, I did.
Alvin Lee.
Alvin Lee!
Congratulations, Alvin.
Congratulations. Okay, you have paid attention. It's actually the flat plug, the honeycomb flat plug that you saw on camera just now. So congratulations on winning the Fred Cutter from Reef Market SG. Thank you once again to our sponsors. All right, now let's move on to our next segment. Okay, one thing that we are going to talk about now is really on the reef gadgets. Now, I've been out of the hobby for a while.
Yes.
I'm really quite interested to find out a little bit more on some of this equipment that's available because I'm going to come back to the hobby. All right, so I have some products over here. Not sure what exactly is this Sand Eye Reef. What is this for?
Okay, so Sand Eye Reef. Okay, so this is like a tank monitoring tool. Okay, equipment. So you can monitor ammonia and also pH levels. Right, and there's a slide in there, and each slide will last about 1 month. You have additional slides, but basically pH and ammonia levels, which is actually quite important. But the thing that kind of takes the cake for this is that it also measures PAR, right? For the PAR, you don't need to have any subscription or slides. It's able to monitor that all the time. And also temperature, right? But so I'll say PAR is probably why most people get this.
Okay, so the PAR is the same thing that you were talking about just now, right? That it's important to measure the light, make sure that you know at which place to place the coral.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, this is something very useful. I think this is actually available at
SAS.
Specialized Aquatics. Alright, so if you want to get it, okay, by all means go and visit them and actually purchase this from them. Okay, one thing that is very important for my next tank is to decide what light to use. And over here, I have one of the latest LED light on the market. This is actually the Reef LED from Red Sea, right? Do you know anything about this?
Well, I did some reading up about this, right? So I understand this is the new LEDs, 160 watts in total, 140 watts of blue, violet, and UV power, 20 watts white, and 3 watts of moonlight. Okay, it's supposed to have very good spread as well. What I read was, it can cover like 80 centimeters uniformly. That's roughly about 32 inches. And also it's supposed to be. It runs on some kind of app, right? I think they call it let's see, they call it Reef BD Smart App, okay, which has built-in templates, like things like sunrise, sunset, and acclimatization mode as well. Something you can consider.
Okay, this is not very confusing to use, right? Because I'm also worried that I don't know how to use. I think this is something that I think you can consider. So Reef LED from Red Sea. So you can actually get it at a lot of different shops.
What else do we have?
Okay, I have this cylinder. Okay.
No, it's a test kit.
Test kit. Oh, this is a test kit. And this is from
Ocean Life. So this is new. I've never seen this brand before.
Wow, okay. So what's so special about this brand?
So okay, so this is something new, right?
It's from Italy, right?
It's made in Italy.
Oh, okay.
And then what do we have there? I have phosphates, alkalinity.
I have nitrates and I have calcium and magnesium. So the full range.
Yes. And then the calcium and magnesium is ICP calibrated, so it's supposed to be quite accurate.
Okay. This container is actually quite convenient because it's a little bit more water resistant.
Yes. You see some of my cardboard boxes, they are totally gone after a couple of months.
Okay, Ocean Life Aquatic Lab, and we can actually get this from Supreme, right?
Supreme, yes.
Supreme is actually carrying all these Ocean Life products recently. Okay, latest from the market, available in our local scene. Okay, let's look at this. This is familiar. I saw it in your tank just now. Very nice box. What is this?
Okay, so this is from Hardcore Reefers. Or they have very nice products. Okay, so Hardcore Reefer is also a local company. And actually their products are actually made in Singapore, assembled in Singapore. So truly local. So do support them.
Okay, not made in China, made in Singapore. That's why it's so chill, right?
So this is what they call a frac station. Right? They come in 3 sizes: 8, 16, and 24. Okay. Other features that they have also is that it has rubber mat on the inside, right, to prevent slipping.
I tell you, last time I used other fat rack, I get scratches on my glass. So this one won't, right?
So will not. Very good. And then it comes with many colors. I believe it comes in 3 sizes and 6 colors.
Wow. Okay, every color also got so chill, right?
Neon.
All neon one.
Yes.
So if you use LED light, it will look super nice in your tank. Okay, I think they have something new also, right, on the market. Okay, this thing that we were giving out just now.
Yes. So this is what we call a frac porter. Quite interesting as well. So sometimes when you go to friend's house, exchange fracs, or even you go to LFS, it's nice to have these. It has two levels, and then you can fit your frac plugs inside there, right? It fits both those standard 12 mm frac plugs and also those thinner frac plugs that you get from, let's say, Taobao. Okay, so it fits that. And then if let's say you have Acropora fracs, right? You can just take one level out, and then you can
wow. Okay, this is quite cool.
It's quite cool. Very high quality plastic and food grade silicone seal as well. Wow, everything very high quality.
So will not leak in your bag.
Will not leak, confirmed.
Okay, so this is actually quite environmental friendly. So we don't actually waste a lot more plastic bags transporting our corals.
So do find out more about Hardcore Reefer online. Hardcorereefer.sg is their local website, and then they just in case you're not aware, and then you go to hardcorereefer.com. It's more more for US.
Oh, okay. So they actually sell to overseas market also?
International market.
Wow, that's impressive. So support local. I think they also have their own glue. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what we gave away just now. I think Leon, you also use this glue.
Correct, yes.
Okay, support local. Okay, now I think we have heard quite a fair bit of gadgets. Maybe it's time to give another prize. Okay, I think they also want to try out their fastest finger first and answer some questions. So over here, I'm not going to announce the prize and the sponsor, okay, because the answer has to do with this question. All right, now the 4th question get ready. What is the latest brand of test kit in our local reefing scene?
Wow, that's a little bit difficult.
I
think so.
I have faith in our audience. I'm sure they are all paying attention as we talk. What is the latest brand of test kit in our local reefing scene? All right, Larry, do we have answers? Do we have correct answers?
Radio.
Sorry?
Radio.
Wow, Radio, congratulations. You walk away with a Ocean Life test kit, and it's the full set. 5 bottles of it. All right, 5 complete set. You can test anything you want. Okay, and of course, the prize comes from Supreme 5. All right, so thank you, Supreme 5, for sponsoring us with this full set of test kit from Ocean Life Aquatic.
Very nice.
All right, congratulations. Now, we actually have one more prize to give away, our 5th top quiz question. All right, but this particular product is actually, Camo X1 liquid dosing pump. What exactly is this?
Unfortunately, we do not have a physical sample with us, but it looks like that. You can see it.
Okay, so what's so special about this dosing pump?
Okay, so it is a Bluetooth connected pump. So you control it by app and then using Bluetooth. Single channel. and you can link multiple sets together. I mean, I do have a single channel pump here. I know I used it last time when I was dosing phytoplankton, and also, you know, it was useful. At one time I also had magnesium problems, so I just had magnesium to dose it in real time. So having a single channel is convenient and very versatile as well.
I see. Okay, so Kamwa X1 dosing pump, okay, Bluetooth enabled. I think Kamwa, I think I hear this brand before. Very reliable brand, huh? And of course, this dosing pump is actually sponsored by Aquarium Artist. All right, thank you, Aquarium Artist. Now, question for your fifth pop quiz, and the prize for this Kamwa is this Kamwa X1 dosing pump. Question goes. Are you ready?
Make it easy, yeah.
Make it easy.
Yeah.
And our question all very easy already. Our audience all very high caliber. All got pay attention. Okay, so okay, easy one. How many channels does Kamwa X1 liquid dosing pump have? Easy now.
Super easy.
I think the answer is 10. 20. 100.
Do we have a winner?
Okay, how many channels does the Kamwa
Denzel.
X1?
Denzel Ho.
Oh, Denzel Ho! Well done, congratulations, you have won the Kamwa X1 liquid dosing pump. Alright, the answer of course is 1. Alright, the answer is 1. The answer is actually on the name of the product.
Very nice.
Okay, so thank you once again to Aquarium Artist for sponsoring us this particular product. Now, enough of prize giving already. Let's go back to some education. Okay, I'm sure you guys have some questions that you may want to ask Leon after sharing his tank setup, finding out about his corals, his fishes, some of his equipment, also visiting his 3D printer. Now is the time that you can actually ask any questions you want, and you can actually write down your question in the comments panel. Upon writing, Larry will help to read out some of these questions, and we'll get Leon to try to answer to his best ability live on the show. All right, so now we try to wait for questions to come in. So Leon, how's the show so far? You think our audience enjoy it?
Hopefully, let's see what they say. I need to get one of these.
Oh, the portal, yeah, it's actually very nice. They only have one color.
Actually, they have many colors. Let me see.
Any questions so far from Larry? Any questions from
Jeremy asked, can 3D printer print money?
Well, you can make money out of it.
can print money, but the money cannot use.
You have to put effort.
Yen just asked, is it okay to add cycle live rock to mature tank?
Cycled live rocks. Yes, it is definitely very possible. Actually, having more live rock is always good, but of course you need to consider like where the live rock comes from.
If it's from his tank, no problem.
Someone just asked us, so how do you control your PO4?
For PO4, I use raw force, only raw force. So far it's been quite effective. Raw force in a reactor, a fluidized reactor. Try not to put it inside a bag because I mean raw force works because you have contact with water. You need a contact time. So putting in a bag is not so good.
So the fluidized reactor actually turns the raw force quite effective.
Yeah, so it kind of turns, and then try to get. I think I mentioned in my last update in my thread is try to get a tall one so that you can get a tall reactor. So as it fluidize, it just fluidize the bottom, right, and then it doesn't come out. Okay. You need to give it time to sink down.
If not, it actually comes out of your
Exactly.
and then dirties the water.
It's really messy.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
One more question is, which model 3D printer are you using?
I'm using a Creality Ender 3. Okay, I did some upgrades to it, but that's fundamentally the model.
Is it expensive? My question. Can I ask a question?
How much I paid for it? I think I paid about $260 for it for the basic set.
It's not that expensive, huh?
It's not at all.
But there's the material cost a lot. The plastic, right? It's a plastic.
Yeah, it's about. So I need a print. Sorry, I correct myself. The printer was about $360. Okay. I did about $300 of upgrades to it. So I changed the motherboard, changed the screen, I added some sensors on it. The media roughly about $20 to $30
okay.
1 kilo.
It's not a lot. Okay, that's quite decent.
Maybe last question.
Then we take one last question.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone just asked, what's the best test kit for the big three?
Best test kit is very subjective. I mean, seriously, I think go what's easily available to you. So personally, I use a mix of various types. I use Salifert, I use Nios for my main ones. I also use Red Sea. So really, anything goes.
Yeah, but for my sponsors, definitely you should try. Okay, KH, calcium, magnesium from Ocean Life.
Yeah, so
okay, you can consider this.
So I must try to get one set as well to try. I never know.
Hey, sponsor, you all want to sponsor Leon? You contact him directly. Okay, I think that's all for the questions. I think really thank you for your time answering the question and also for showing us your
Happy here.
but we are now getting ready for our most exciting event. Okay, I'm sure many of you, in fact, almost 90 over of you came here also because we are giving out a Radeon XR30. So now, if you have friends that you want to jio to come, maybe you need to reconsider joining them because they will actually take away your chance to win the XR30. Okay, so just to recap, the top 3 prizes, we are giving 3 prizes for our final quiz. And these 3 prizes, first prize is actually XR30 and Radeon XR30 with the IMS 10. Okay, so it's a full set. Okay, all in already, and it's actually sponsored by Reef Depot, our main sponsor. And for the second prize actually we are having this OPEC LED blue LED light bar, and it's actually sponsored by Specialized Aquatic Solutions, also our main sponsor. And for the third prize is actually Sennheiser, the exact same thing that we were talking about just now. Okay, very interesting equipment that helps you measure quite a lot of things, including PAR, and it's also sponsored by Specialized Aquatic Solution. So thank you, our main sponsor, our top 3 prizes for today in our final quiz. Okay, how does it work? Okay, so later on, you will be channeled over to our inbuilt quiz where we will get you to respond to 10 questions. 10 questions, not 1 question, not just first finger first only. 10 questions, and you need to get as many questions correct as possible. All right, and the top 3 winners, of course, by scoring, will get the top 3 prize respectively. And how do you actually enter your response? You do not need to type in the full answer. Every single question will have 4 different answers that you can choose from. Okay, and they are labeled 1, 2, 3, or 4. So what you need to do is to type in the number corresponding to the question, the answer that you think is correct. All right, so type in 1, 2, 3, 4 to the options that you think is correct for the question. All right, now what I think will be very good for us to do is to have a practice run. Okay, so that you guys are familiar with how it works for this particular quiz. And then if after our practice run, then we'll go for the final real thing. All right, Ken, do you think we are ready to go into this? Okay, so maybe Larry can actually help bring us over to the Q&A, to the quiz.
Hold on, yeah. Okay, countdown.
I need the question. I mean, as in, yeah,
okay, yeah. No sound.
No, you must do a sound. Do what? Am I on?
No, wait,
this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Sound.
Okay, I hope you guys are with me. Okay. So this is a practice round. First question. No prize, okay. When will you get discount at Abing Aquarium? Walao, I see wrong answer already. What, Chinese New Year? Means you never watch our SRC Ask video, right? Okay, lucky for you, this question is actually not going to amount to anything. By the way, the question will be flashed for 10 seconds in the final round. Okay, and then 30 seconds till the next question. Alright, so when will you get discount at Abe Aquarium? For those of you who don't know, is Come to Abing Aquarium, 天天有 discount. Okay, come to Abing Aquarium, 天天有 discount. Xiaoming's favorite line. So next time you go to Abing Aquarium, make sure you ask Xiaoming for the everyday discount. Okay?
Anyway, that hint was in the video, isn't it?
Yes. Okay, so surprisingly, many people didn't get it right. Means that our SRC video, we need to improve our publicity. Okay, second practice round question. What is the name of today's host? Is it Larry? Is it Leon? Is it Willie? Or is it Alex? Okay, I hope you all get this right answer. Although it's a practice round, but it means a lot to me. Okay, we have 4 more seconds. Okay, just take note. Practice round, the timing is a little bit longer so that you all have practice. But the final round, the actual round, is going to be 10 seconds for you to key in your answer. 30 seconds. 30 seconds till the next answer. So within a 30 seconds, you will just listen to me explaining to you why you got it right or wrong. Okay? Okay, it's actually quite exciting for me. Because I will get to see how many people know my name today.
Everyone's answer.
By the way, how come now got more people in the show? Everybody coming in for the prize. Hey, the additional 10 of you are very sad. Okay, so I think more or less everybody kind of have the idea to the quiz, how it works. So that's what will happen. Okay, the first 3 placing will be ranked, and then we'll see them on top of the screen later on. Okay, so congratulations to Vincent, Jeremy, and Knight for winning the practice round. There's no prize, but congratulations because you all have shown that you have been attentive to whatever that we are sharing and all the different SRC initiatives. Okay, Larry, are we ready?
Yes.
You're ready, yeah? Okay, let me just recap for you. What are the top 3 prizes? SR30, okay, the OPED LED light bar, and also the Sand Eye Reef. Okay, the game will be starting very, very, very soon.
You see, this is a live one. A live one. Now it's a live game. This view is live. Starting.
No, this is not delayed.
Huh? Same. Live. This is live. Okay.
Question: when was SRC founded? Okay, you have 20 seconds. 20 seconds, 20 seconds to answer this question. When was SRC founded? All right, let's see whether you all have been paying attention. When was SRC founded? 7 more seconds, 5 more seconds to type in your response. All right, the correct answer is actually 2002. 2002. I hope you guys have been paying attention. Just now, Larry, our SRC admin, has shared with us that SRC is actually founded in 2002 with the intention to really bring the community together, educate them, make sure that the right kind of information is available to our local reefers. Okay, so that is the reason why SRC was founded. Okay, we can actually see quite a lot of you actually got the right answer. Fantastic. Okay, good start, but there are 9 more questions to go. For those of you who didn't get it right, you are still in the running. Okay, new question. Which LFS was formerly known as Pacific Reef? All right, which LFS was formerly known as Pacific Reef? Is it A, Pinnacle Aquatic? Is it not A, 1? Is it 2, Paradise Reef? 3, Sea Life? 4, Abing Aquarium? What do you think is the correct answer? All right, time is up. Hopefully you have entered the right answer. Let's see what is the result. For those of you who do not know, okay, Pacific Reef is now rebranded as Abing Aquarium. Okay, it has always been Pacific Reef, and then Leon also have got his first coral over there. Okay, if you all have been paying attention. Okay, why is it called Abing Aquarium? Go and see our SRC Ask video, then you will know the answer. Alright, I'm not going to share the answer here. Okay, well done to many of you. Okay,
Most of you have got it right, but of course some of you didn't really got the right answer. Pacific Ray. Okay, next question coming up. What is the name of the LFS that is located at 53 Sims Place? 53 Sims Place. Is it DE Aquatic? Is it MBK Aquatic? Is it Abing Aquarium? Or is it Coral Fanatics? Okay, don't know whether you have time to Google the right answer. Okay, I hope you already know all these things, because all these shops are very important shops that supports our community, either livestock or dry stocks. Okay, so what is the correct answer? What is the name of the LFS that is located at 53 Sims Place? Okay, hope you all have gotten the right answer. Let's wait for the right answer to come out, because to be honest, I also don't know. Okay, I think the answer is coming out very, very soon. MBK Aquatic. MBK Aquatic. Okay, I think some of you have gotten it correct. Okay, some of you didn't, too bad. Okay, never mind, still got 7 more questions. Now, who wrote the article Neutron on the Reef in SRC? Neutron on the Reef. This one not easy. Just now, I hope you all have been paying attention to our collaterals, because one fine print did say, read our articles. Okay, make sure you have read our articles to stand a better chance to win it. Is it Willie, Leon, Jiaen, or Chun Wai? Okay, time's up. Hopefully you have gotten the right answer. Okay. Not easy, some of these questions not easy, It's not so easy, man. Free Radeon. Answer coming up. Answer is coming up, okay. It's Leon. No, it's Jiang. Oh, I know. Everybody go and choose Leon just because it's on the show. Just because it's on the show. We have a team of very good writers. What is the scientific family name of clownfish? Okay, this one confirm tricky. Okay, I'm not gonna even malu myself by reading the different options. Okay, this is going to be very, very tough. What is a scientific family name of clownfish? All right. Okay, time's up. Okay, hope you have managed to get your answers in. Okay, is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? I hope it's not 3, because I really don't know how I'm going to pronounce this answer. But it is 3. Surprisingly, many of you got this correct answer. Amphiprionidae. I really don't know. Okay, next question. Which one of the below is not a type of phytoplankton? Wow, I tell you, the question is getting harder and harder. I myself confirm don't know the answer. Which one of the below is not a type of phytoplankton? Sometimes I think you all don't even have time to Google for answer. Alright, let's see who will get this answer correct.
So sometimes these questions can be educational as well.
Yes. I hope you all learn something, You all are not just here for the prize, right? You all are here to learn more about reefing, right? Okay, I think the answers are coming up. Okay, it takes a while for them to compute the answer. Holoplankton, oh my god! Only 2 of you got this right! Wow! Okay. I tell you, this one very hard to Google. Okay, next question. This is the 7th question. When measuring salinity, the typical units used are SG and PPT. What does PPT stand for? Alright, parts per trillion, parts per thousand, parts per point, no, per point thousand, point per thousand. 3 more seconds. Okay, hope you got the answers in. Okay, I think this one not as hard. Hold on.
This one very straightforward.
Very straightforward. But I cannot say that in case your face appear on the wrong answer. I say, stress or not? We have quite a good turnout today, Leon.
Not bad, not bad.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed, not just the prize winners. All right. Okay, the answer coming up. Parts per thousand. Okay. Yes, most of you got this right. Okay, don't worry. If you got it wrong, your photo too small for people to see. Where is the hardcore reefers new address? All right, this is the 8th question. 8th question. All right, all the answers are Geylang. I tell you, Geylang is now famous for something else. Not the typical thing that you think of. A lot of our LFS are now at Geylang. Okay, let's see. Okay, time's up. Okay, hope you got your answers in. Where is the hardcore reefers new address? New address, hopefully, do they have an old address? I also don't know. Okay, 20 seconds for the next question, which means that the answers should be coming up. Okay, this is the 8th question. 2 more to go. 1014 Geylang East. Okay, most of you got this right. A couple of you chose Abe Aquarium. For disposable gloves, which material is most durable against abrasion and tears? You'll be wondering, when did we talk about this? No, we didn't say that in the show, right? But it's actually in our articles. Okay, for those of you who have read the articles, yes, that would probably help. Okay, 4 more seconds. Now, this article, Leon write one.
No, funny.
For disposable gloves, which material is the most durable against abrasion and tears? Hope you all got the answers. So after this article, our other writer Willie also end up, producing the SRC guide video wearing gloves. He has to redo his video just to make sure that he's wearing a glove in the video. So this is how much sacrifice the team have made to produce quality resources. So nitrite, nitrile is the correct answer. Okay, I think fair game. A lot of people got it wrong, but okay, 36, almost 40 of you. All right, last question. Okay, which of the following will cause a temporary decrease in pH when added into a reef tank? Which of the following will cause a temporary decrease in pH when added to a reef tank? All right. Now today, reefing lesson and science lesson, chemistry lesson. All right. Larry's shaking head. Must be he saw many wrong answers.
And also some comments was quite funny.
Is it?
Lorenzo just park his car mid this.
Too bad lah, Lorenzo. The event, long time we tell you already. Too bad. Okay, we are coming out with the answers and we are very, very close to finding out who is the top 3 winner. A1, sodium bicarbonate is actually the correct answer. Many of you didn't get it right. Okay, this is exciting. Top 3 winners. Congratulations to Joel, Vincent. Is it Vincent and Jeremy? Congratulations to the top 3 winners. All right. Okay, the prizes. Okay, top 3 winners. First prize, Joel will win a Radeon SR30. Vincent, congratulations! And Vincent, you will win a OPEC blue LED light bar, and Jeremy will win a Sand Iris. Congratulations to our top 3 winners. Okay, Larry, can we go back to the show? Wow, so exciting. Okay, I hope the top three winners. Okay, can are we live? Okay, that's good. Okay, once again, congratulations to the top three winners. Okay, I hope you all have fun. Even though you all never win, I'm sure you all have gained a little bit of knowledge, science-wise, race-wise, or even some information about our local risk scene. So, once again, thank you to our main sponsors for coming up with the prizes, the Radeon and also the other two second and third prize. So thank you, Reef Depot and also Specialized Aquatics. Okay, now we have more or less come to the end of our session today, our live show. So, Leon, what do you think of our first ever SRC visit?
So I hope everyone enjoyed it. For me, it has been fun hosting both of you here. The preparation journey. Also, I think we also learned a lot of new things about how to set this live show up. I think that definitely there's room for improvement. I hope that we'll be doing another one very soon.
We do have a few hiccups. To be honest, we are really not the professionals in doing all this. It's really the first time trying. We know it may not have been perfect, but we hope that it has at least been enjoyable, and we really want to consider whether such events will be possible, and hopefully we can improve along with your feedback. And that's the reason why we are actually asking for you to help us fill out a very simple survey form, okay, to really share with you what do you feel about the event, whether you like it or not, and what are some of the things that you may want to see in future. And in order to motivate you to help us complete this survey, we are also giving out our final set of prizes. Okay, 3 random winners, 3 random participants for this survey will actually get to win an SRC t-shirt. This one that Leon is wearing. Not this one, hopefully. No, you have to wear it 3 times and then people will get your smell. Okay, brand new one. Okay, brand new one. Okay, so help us fill out the survey. 3 random winners, and then we will try to contact. Once we have decided who are the winners, we will contact you shortly. Okay, so fill out the survey and you will actually get to leave behind your contact details. All right. I just want to also take a chance to announce again the 10 winners for our pre-event activity. All right, the ones who actually help to share our event. Okay, remember we actually have a publicity poster to say, hey, help us share this event, and then you will actually have a chance to win a $30 voucher by Abing Aquarium. All right, so this 10 times $30 vouchers actually is won by these 10 winners that I'm going to announce shortly. Fadi Mawasi, Nick Wong ZY, De Yuan, Jackson Liu, Sherwin Lim, Paul Ivan, G Chaowei, James Si, Dave Yue En, and also last but not least, Xavier Lau. Okay, for the 10 of you, okay, we will be actually contacting you through Facebook Messenger. So if you are not here for the event, and your friend tell you, don't worry, we will contact you. We will let you know how to collect your $30 voucher. And also take this chance to thank Abing Aquarium for sponsoring this 10 times $30 voucher. Okay, go there, don't have voucher, also can you discount. Alright, I think more or less we have come to the end of this event. Alright, Leon and Larry, anything else that you want to say?
No, it has been fun.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Hopefully we have another event soon. Okay, but before we leave, I just want to take this one final chance, okay, to thank our main sponsors and our co-sponsors. Really, this event will not be able to happen. We wouldn't have such a good turnout, and we wouldn't have so many good prizes to give away. Really, take a chance. Main sponsor, thank you, Reef Depot and Specialized Aquatic Solutions. Co-sponsor, Reef Market SG, Aquarium Artist, Red Sea, Supreme 5, Abing Aquarium, and Hardcore Reefer. Thank you so much for sponsoring our prizes and supporting our local reefing community. With that, I think we have really come to the end, and we really hope you have enjoyed the show. So, thank you. Okay, see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.